All right, I'm in the studio with Ryan Starr, one of the newest people to get signed with Atlantic Records. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm great.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're doing a show tonight. Where are you doing your show tonight?
We are playing at, do you guys call it Pullo? What do you call it?
We
Pullo?
call it the Family Performing Arts Center, I think.
I call it Pullo.
Pullo? We'll
Does
call
that make
it Pullo.
sense to anybody?
It makes sense. It's the name of it.
Cool.
You can call it Pullo.
Yeah, I'm playing at Pullo.
Yeah, who
I'm
you
playing at
doing?
the Family Orient. What is it?
The Family Performing Arts Center.
I'm excited actually. It looks amazing there.
Yeah,
it's
really?
like when I walk into some venues, you just know instantly, and you try not to judge. It's like going on a date or something like that. You try not to judge, but you know we judge, right? And I walked in and it just looks like a beautiful place to play, and I'm really excited. And then I pick out my nice outfits for those nights.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wear something nice tonight.
And who are you doing your tour with?
I am touring with a man named David Cook, who is the winner of American Idol and an incredible talent. Actually, I can say, truly a force out there and a brilliant voice, really great.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. It's been a fun tour.
Good.
This is like a month in, and we're all getting our road legs going, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, this is pretty much your first tour as just you, right? This is.
Well, it depends how you look at it. I guess yes and no. I guess when people can talk to me about, I kind of like I'm a new artist in the traditional form, but my first gig I was 15 at CBGB's in New York.
Yeah.
I was 15, so with my band Stage. We toured extensively. We had a record deal with Maverick Records. Madonna signed us. I mean, go figure. You know, so it was as big as you get with that idea. And then, so I've been doing this a long time. So I was in this band Stage, and then we broke up, and I started doing my own thing in Manhattan, which went under the name R Star, and just started building like a grassroots thing. You know, I grew up loving Ani DeFranco and Dave Matt. You know, these bands. I was like, I'm just gonna do myself. You know, forget. Can I curse on the station or not?
You can say hell and damn.
Hell and damn this label.
Hell and damn
this
label. That's
so,
legal for us.
Hell and damn. Hell and damn is record company stuff. Hell and damn Madonna. So I went on to be like the indie guy, and I started doing this thing in New York and built up a following. And for the first time, I was like, I'm gonna do this. So that was like another part of my life, and another part of my building the story and being on the long road of being a musician. Then I did got a more international exposure by doing this television show called Rockstar, which was kind of the opposite of the indie thing I was doing. But I just felt like I just wanted enough, like, you know, again with judging, enough with like, you know, saying what this is or what not. I was like, I want to get out to people, and this is a way to do it. So I did that, and then came off and got a record deal with Atlantic, and made a record for the last year and a half. I've been making this album.
Yeah.
I was able to go away and lock myself in a studio on the beach, and made an album called 11:59.
I would love to do that.
It was good. It was good. You know, I made this album 11:59, which is all about living in this moment and enjoying every second we got. And I have a single called Last Train Home, which is just coming out now, and here we go. You know, so I'm kind of like, I'm hoping to be one of those like overnight successes, if you will.
Yeah, I understand.
15 years later, here we go.
15 years later.
It's a long road, people.
So your Last Train Home, that was featured in the movie P.S. I Love You.
It was. I just wrote the song, and I met the director, and we put in the film. It was a good, you know, I threw that film away as like, it's gonna be a chick flick, but it was really good film.
It's one of my favorite movies, and we actually played it in our dorm a couple months ago, and we all got together in our lobby, watching it on our big screen. The only person that cried actually was one of our resident assistants, the guy on the boys' floor.
Man, I cried.
He was the only one that cried.
I cried.
Even the girls held it in because it's like, oh, guys are everywhere. We don't want to cry and ruin our makeup, you big baby. So like they kept it in. But
what's your best chick flick ever?
My best chick flick ever.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
I knew you were gonna say.
The Notebook or A Walk to Remember.
Walk to
That
Remember.
one gets me every time.
Bleh.
It does. Blah.
Notebook's good. I'll give you
The Notebook is good.
Notebook and.
Well, I'm kind of biased because I met Ryan Gosling in New York,
he's a stud.
so I like fell in love with him.
He's a stud.
It's like, it's those people that are hot without makeup. You know what I mean? It's like if you look good without makeup, you look good without makeup. You're not wearing.
I'm wearing
makeup.
a hat. I'm covering my face
you
right
look
now.
good, and that's like.
Hell damn that. Hell damn that makeup thing.
Damn right. No, like I like that. So, your
Lie to Me. Another song. You know, this album has these like urgent like messages. Like it's called 11:59, which you know is just kind of like the moment that I feel people live in when they're genuinely in the moment. I feel like 11:59 is one of those times where people say, "I am here right now." You know, I recognize where I am, and I wrote this song called Brand New Day, which is kind of about what's to come, and Lie to Me, this TV show on Fox, picked it up as a theme song, which is awesome because Tim Roth is is a hell damn badass. Can I say that?
Oh, we can't really say ass. We'll bleep you out.
Okay, hell damn.
And me out.
I'm just gonna clean up my act here. This is like Tim Roth is in it. He's awesome. He's from Pulp Fiction, you know. So did that, and then I guess some other songs I picked up on, like the Super Bowl, and like all these cool things started popping up with like these very urgent, like I have a song called This Could Be the Year, a song called Wake Up, a song called Brand New Day, a song called Right Now. So these are all, again, these time-oriented songs that I'm really enjoying singing live every night, making these new fans on this tour, because I'm believing it, you know, like I just get up there and you say, you know, it's funny, I'm not a huge sports fan, but I love being inspired by sports. Like I'm like the guy you talk about crying in a movie. Like you play the Little Giants for me. You give me a kid in Kiwi football, like running a touchdown to his dad. I'm like bawling, you know. So I write music sometimes for that, and watching the Super Bowl this year, because they used my song This Could Be the Year in it a bunch, and I'm watching it, and I'm watching these guys like score touchdowns and, you know, live in this moment, and I'm thinking, what people that don't even like sports watch that and love it, and it's because you're watching another human like do what they want to do and do what they're doing best, and I think humans interact. We love seeing that. So lately, when I'm playing on the show, like these shows, I just really feel at one with the stage and really feel at one with the audience. And you'll see tonight if you come down. I mean, it's just a good moment, good, real, honest moment up there.
Yeah. So what do you classify your music as? So you started off as kind of indie. You did the Rockstar Supernova show, which you were amazing on, and I'm really mad they eliminated you.
No,
but the producer pulled you aside, Mark Burnett, right, and said, I want you to do a studio album with the house band.
He put his shackles on me.
He kind of dragged you away and shoved you in there. That's the story.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's him texting me right now. You hear that? You're dead, man.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep. He's like, you're gonna be the next survivor now. You're dead. So, yeah, I made a live album right after the show ended. He pulled me aside. He's like, you know, forget this band thing. You're gonna be a solo artist. And I was like, hell, you know, this is what I wanted. So, made a solo album right then and there on the studio stage using the house band. We called it Dark Horse for, you know, just because that's what they knew me as on the show. And then right away I signed with Atlantic, and that's what I've been doing since then, really making this proper studio debut album, which I'm really excited for people to hear and to classify. I mean, it's got a little bit. I grew up on Pearl Jam and Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins, all that good stuff. So it's got that rock edge, but it's also got this modern thing. Like for me, my goal with this record was kind of bridge those gaps of a songwriter like Springsteen thing with the modern elements of like a Peter Gabriel thing. Yeah. So that's what I hope people can recognize in this album. There's some intimate moments of me on a piano alone, and some full out rock band stuff going on, you know. So it's good.
Yeah, I was watching when we first heard that you were coming here. Some people were like, "Oh, you know, I haven't really heard of him yet." So we pulled you up on YouTube, and we were looking at your little performances on Rockstar Supernova show, and we watched the Losing My Religion one, where you hit this amazing note, and I believe it's the one that you got told that performance will get you laid. I believe it was that one. It was amazing.
I am still a virgin. I do not get laidness.